Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching, episode
147.
3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10 plus 25 plus 50 plus 20 plus 2 plus 3 is 147. Cuz math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Still got it.
Oh, my God. How was your week?
Ours was just delightful.
Just another day. Just another week.
Just another week here in
set of 7 days.
Just Keep Stitching land, just hamsters on a wheel. That's where we are. Hamsters on a wheel. Okay.
Especially toward the end of the week.
Yes. It's like,
holy moly. Thanks for dropping by.
For this real short video that's probably going to be 2 hours long.
Sorry, some of the
not
better
funny.
videos that we put out, I think, are the ones that we just kind of wing it.
Yeah, I think...
minimal planning
I feel like
required.
we wing every episode.
Well, some have more of an agenda, as you would say, than others. But the ones like last week as an example.
Yeah, we had an agenda.
We had an agenda, but one thing that we don't realize, because we're mother and daughter, one thing that we don't realize because we talk on our videos like we talk every day, is...
You think that's funny.
That you think that's funny. Exactly right.
Yeah.
And
we're like, man, we're funny.
And people that comment and say,
I almost beat my pants.
Man, you guys were lit. Or you guys were...
I don't want to be lit.
Or you guys were so funny. We don't think we're any funnier on any given video than any other video.
We are this funny 24/7.
Yeah.
Even in our sleep.
Pretty much.
You're welcome.
So thanks for hopping on the crazy train with us as we bring you our past week and our
situation.
So, of course, we have a situation.
Right.
Of
so
course.
It's been another week, and that means another huge thank you to everyone who tuned in to my weekly Instagram they're Instagram lives, then they get uploaded to YouTube. So my weekly Stay Home with Steph series. Thank you all so much for all of the love on there. I really want to... I was so pleasantly surprised today because in the yesterday and Saturday's Instagram Live, I talked about some of my bucket list LNSs that I want to visit, that we want to visit together. And people just loved that and were super excited about that. So that was really great. I was glad. You never know with some of those ideas that I come up with. So, so that was really great. So, I do want to address though that, so the state of Ohio is starting, very slowly, to reopen. And so it really starts to affect Keepsakes more or less after the 12th of May. Doesn't the 12th of March seem like it was a century ago?
Years ago.
But after the 12th of May, and so, however, my work schedule is going to continue to stay the same until further notice. So that means that I will continue to do my Stay Home with Steph series until
things change.
All 50 states are clear to go. So...
Good.
Clear for landing.
Good.
So just because Ohio is starting to reopen, that doesn't mean that wherever you live is doing the same. So I want to make sure that I'm still connecting with those people who are still at home. So.
Good idea.
Well, thanks, Pam, every once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Come up with
Anyway, we've been doing this series called Stitch Harmony.
Yes, we have.
Hashtag Stitch Harmony, which is a takeoff on eHarmony, where we try to make a meager effort at connecting stitchers in various parts of the country / world. And something just occurred to me that just popped into my head, so I'll have to talk to you about that later.
Okay, hold on.
So anyway, we had to have a little conflab there for a second.
Sorry.
If you noticed a break.
They didn't.
So anyway, the Stitch Harmony hashtag for this week comes to us from the West Coast.
From the West Coast.
From the West Coast. And this is her comment.
Start with her name.
Yeah. Marissa Perry. Hello, Marissa. She commented after last week's video and she said, #Stitch Harmony. I live in Redding, California. Looking for a stitching friend.
What part of California is that in?
That is Northern California.
Ah, okay.
And we know there are quite a few stitchers in Northern California. So, everybody join hands and help Marissa out here.
Yes. And read the PS.
And read the PS. I wasn't going to, but please. Stephanie insisted. PS. I have fallen in love with you two. Thanks for the amazing videos. You are so welcome. And
the pleasure is
let's see if we can find some of our Northern California Stitcher friends who can leave a comment on Marissa's comment from last week.
That's not how it works.
Or
nope. Not how it works.
Or do what Stephanie's going to tell you to do, because I apparently don't know how this works.
This is the part where I explain how Stitch Harmony works.
There you go.
So therefore, when you try to explain it,
just go.
So this is how Stitch Harmony works. If you are sitting at home and you're like, oh, I live close to Redding, California. I live in Redding, California, or near and around in the surrounding counties, areas, towns, villages, whatever. And you're like, Marissa, come be my stitchy friend.
Right.
Then you are to comment on this video.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not going to search through the hundreds of comments we have for Marissa Perry's comment to comment.
Oh, yeah, because
that's not how it works.
Yeah, okay.
So you just leave a comment.
I get it now.
Yep, it's only week 72. Okay. So, leave a comment on this episode 147, and say, hey, Marissa, in Redding.
Yeah.
I live in blah, blah, blah.
When all of this,
and then it's up to
quarantining
Marissa.
is over, let's get together.
So then it's up to Marissa. Marissa, listen. It's up to you to read through the comments, check back periodically throughout the week. I think that the majority of people that watch our videos watch them within the first 2 or 3 days that gets uploaded.
I think so.
But I also am aware that there's a ton more.
Yeah.
The FlossTube queue is saturated right now. I think maybe people, right. So if people don't get around to watching it till later in the week, that's obviously totally fine. So Marissa, just check back periodically and see if you can make some connections. And then obviously meeting in person is not something that can happen right now. We understand that. Right. But you can at least get the ball rolling with that. So hopefully we can make that happen. If you are somewhere and you are interested in having us help facilitate you finding a stitchy friend or group or whatever, we would absolutely love to do that. You can comment on this video and use the hashtag Stitch Harmony, and then that way we can easily find your comment, and then maybe you'll be next week's featured commenter.
There you go. All right, so that's Stitch Harmony.
It is.
Which means the next thing is Pam's pinned comment. Coming to us from, are you looking up? Julia, the Stitch Girl with a U, girl podcast. And this is the one that I picked out of all the comments we got last week, which were so wonderful. Julia says, your facial expressions kill me.
Cool. I don't want you to die, though.
Ms. Stephanie. Pam, it was so nice to hear you mention Because You Count in Moncton, New Brunswick. It's my LNS, and I've been doing my darndest to keep them busy during these crazy times. That's because they are the only brick and mortar in Atlantic Canada, and I knew that. So she wishes us a happy mania. Thanks, Julia. Hello.
And thank you for supporting your brick and mortar.
And thank you for keeping Because You Count in business, because they're a lovely, lovely group of ladies up there in Moncton. I did know that they are the only LNS. I know because
in Atlantic Canada.
In Atlantic Canada. What did I say?
Nothing. You just said the only LNS.
The only LNS in Atlantic Canada. Moving west across Canada, the next one I believe is in Mississauga, Ontario. And
fun facts.
If I'm wrong, correct me. But really, they are very few and far between in Canada. The gals up in Moncton at Because You Count were so nice when I was purchasing the Canadian snippets that Jeanette Douglas released for Canada's 150 Confederation commemoration, and every time a new one came out, I think there were 9.
They'd ship it right to you.
The gals at Because You Count just mailed them right to me. So
awesome.
That was awesome, and hope to one day get back up there. So
yes.
Anyway.
The only other exciting thing that is non-stitching related that we did this week is, y'all, we mowed the lawn. We did. We mowed the lawn. As in, okay, so it was 80 freaking degrees here on Saturday.
Yep.
And it was hot. And I am, like I said in my Instagram story, it is hot and I am not skinny. So.
Right. Take it from there. I got a little bit concerned.
It was real hot.
She's like, I gotta take a break. And so I did a couple of passes, and
our lawn is not flat.
No, it's not. We're on a wooded lot, and I just never have taken the time or the interest in any major landscaping to speak of. So we just we do have an electric mower that we love, and we can get it all done on one battery charge. So it's not that big a deal. It was our first mow of 2020, though,
which is always the worst.
And so
first mow is always the worst.
So but we got it done.
Yeah, we sure did.
Okay, let's talk stitching.
So perfect. So so this is how WIPs are going to work for the first few videos of May until we get through Stitch Mania.
Right.
So the last 2 years we've done this for Stitch Mania, and we like the idea of doing it, and so we're going to continue to do it. So every night during Stitch Mania, we sit down right here and we make a short 5 minutes or less video about what we worked on that day. And then when we get to Sunday, which is what we're in today, then when we come to you like this and we're like, let's talk about stitching, shall we? And then I say, we shall. And then we talk about stitching, we talk about our WIPs. Well, we are going to then like insert all of our little nightly videos, right? So the first week is always kind of weird because
it's not a full week.
It's not a full week of Mania yet. So what we're going to talk about first is the WIPs that we worked on before Mania began, and then we'll insert our clips from Friday the 1st and Saturday the 2nd, and then next week it will have 6 days of clips.
There you go.
Cool. So
6 days or 7 days?
6 days. It will have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 7.
Yeah, 7. Because math.
Because calendars. Okay, well, whatever, Pam. So the WIP that I worked on for the rest of the week after our video, I did not stitch on anything else but this. And then I even stitched on it a little bit on the first.
What?
Because there are no rules to Stitch Mania, and you can do whatever you want.
There's no rules for cross stitch.
And this is also very true. So the WIP that I've been working on is Dorothys Discovery by Silver Creek Samplers. And if you all remember that for 24 hours of cross stitch, which was last weekend, I focused on getting that big old honking skirt done. And I have it all done by the video?
No, you were very, very close.
I was very
like after the video.
I did.
Yeah.
So, and then, but that was Sunday.
It was still Sunday, but
right.
It was after our video.
This is true. So I wanted to keep working on it for like the rest of the week, whatever. So, this is where it's at now. This is on 32 count linen in the color Platinum from Whitechilds. And so you might be saying, where did the rainbow go? Because I did have part of a rainbow. When I stitched that part of the rainbow, it was January of 2019. Yeah. It's now May of 2020, and
almost a year and a half.
And my stitching has just frankly improved. And so to have that old stitching and that old tension bump up against my new tension, it looked really strange. So I ended up taking it out, which is no problem. It is what it is. And so I'll put it back in eventually. But I also ripped out my old legs I had and restitched those in. So, because they were butting up against the skirt. So now everything is all
the same tension.
And it looks much better.
Good.
And then the shoe, I don't know if you can tell. I really wish they could.
Oh, right there you can almost get the glimmer.
That is one strand of Petite Treasure braid and one strand of DMC.
Is that what you called for on that?
It is exactly what you called for. Yes, ma'am. And I love this. Obviously.
Okay, we had a question in one of our comments.
We did? Okay, what's up?
And I know you've mentioned it before, but maybe it bears repeating.
Okay.
Why are you leaving out the Emerald City in the other corner?
I just don't really like it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, really,
okay.
I think, to me, it just looks I love you, Diane. I love you. I don't mean to be a weasel when I say this. But to me, it just kind of looks misplaced. It just, I don't know. It's like my eye goes there and I don't want to go there.
Ah.
So
So it's a design difference.
Yeah. So, like, I love everything about it. I love the quote, all the things. But it says, the power is there whenever you choose. It's found in the heart, not in your shoes. And, like, I want your eye, when you see this piece on my wall.
Okay.
I want your eye to go directly to the shoe. And at least for me, it goes to that big green blob in the corner.
Okay.
And so that...
So you're going to put some birds back up in the corner. A bird or two birds.
Little bluebirds fly.
There you go.
And so.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was not, for whatever reason, looking forward to doing the metallic, but it was actually really fun. So, if you have this pattern and you're scared about using the Petite Treasure braid, don't be. It's a blast.
Right.
So I really don't have very much left to do on this, actually. This was really hard to put down, to do to start Stitch Mania, but I did, and I'm happy with it. So I just have, like, her other shoe to do, the basket, and the brick road, and then figure out what I'm going to do over in this corner.
Yeah.
So.
Will you use the software to chart the bird?
No.
Oh, okay. You're just going to...
I think there's a way on our printer to... Reverse the bird that's charted here.
Okay.
And then I'll do that. I'll do either one or two birds over here.
Okay.
That's my plan right now, at least.
Cool. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Talk about what you did, Pam.
I've kind of come up with my own plan for the first 20 days of May this year, including assigned whips and other things that I want to keep working on and keep pace with. And I talked about that last week, and if you're really, really interested, go back and... Now it seems out of focus. What did you just do?
Nothing. It's fine now.
Is it my eyes?
I think it might be your eyes, Pam.
Oh, dear.
We're fine.
Anyway, so I basically have a master plan of working on 4 different projects every day. One of them will drop off because it's an ornament. Right. So I'm not going to talk about the Mania thing because that's separate.
Correct.
So the other 3 things are Pam's Maine, and the reason I want to keep pace with this is because I want this finished by my birthday in June.
Yeah, you do.
So this is Cape Elizabeth Light, and I really didn't do a whole lot on this, but I think if you remember last week, this lawn was the floating lawn. So now we've put in the water, and I've started to do the rocky cliff or whatever.
Rocky Coast.
Rocky Coast down there. So I'm getting there, and, I'm working on this an hour or so every day. So,
I mean, when you think about it, like an hour or two, like, really isn't that long.
No. So that's where I am with Pam's Maine.
Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry.
And the other thing that
a pattern by Twin Peak Primitives, just in case you didn't know.
If you don't know. And then the other thing that I am trying to make sure I get done during the month of May is my May ornament. And this is one of the cross-eyed cricket Hershey Kisses. And
I did one like 2 years, like a year, 2 years ago.
So this one is called, and I can't show you the picture because I don't have a finished picture and
it's a
can't show the chart. So these were all freebies from Cross-Eyed Cricket, and they're still issuing freebies on their website. So this one is called Red Nose Kiss, so clearly a takeoff on Rudolph. And we did a Zoom call with our Crockpot crew last night, and I got quite a bit done on it last night. So his eyeballs are not in there. They're French knots, and I'll put those in. But clearly he is the color of a reindeer.
Yes.
There are some twig antlers, if you will, that I haven't put in yet. They're back stitches. And the little foil tab that all Hershey Kisses have has to be put in. And then this is just rounded out on the bottom. So I have to repeat this color down the bottom.
And there's a jingle bell in there.
And there's a jingle bell on his belly right below this band of red and white. So it'll be super cute. And doing this on a piece of scrap.
25 count.
Yeah.
But it's 25 count.
Yeah, it is.
2 over 2.
2 over 2. So that's one other thing that I've been working on this week.
Okay.
And then the other piece that I'm doing this month is the 2 WIPGO draws or calls out for May. And one of them is this Marjolaine Bastin Lenart kit called Pumpkins.
Is it Lenart or Lenarte?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, it was a kit. And I worked on it a little bit this week. And it is very intense because there's so much shading. But I did get up in here a little bit.
You did all that? Dang.
Not the green part. The green part was in. But I did this orange part. This pale yellow right here is a 1-strand full cross.
Oh, fascinating.
So that was interesting. I really didn't realize that was going in there at that time. This is what I worked on during your live yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I was working on that. So there's a lot to this, and this is going to be a very, very much of a long-term project.
That's really cool. Like
it was. Watch the ink on there.
Gives it some dimension.
It does really kind of, and it's not that 1-stranded full cross is not across the whole design. It's just in that middle section.
So at this point, we have 2 Stitch Mania videos from the 1st of May and the 2nd of May.
Right.
And so that way you'll see our progress on our Mania projects for the last 2 days. And so we will insert
those here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is our daily report.
Yes, it is.
On Stitch Mania. And we have completed day 1.
Day 1.
We are going to keep these little dailies to 5 minutes. We have the clock running, and when the alarm goes off,
we will wrap it up.
We will be wrapping it up.
Yes.
Because we're going to put all these together at the end. All right.
In our regular video.
So, today it was for me.
Today's Friday, May 1st, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Happy May Day.
Yes.
Today was for me, take me out to the ball game. I am doing whips.
Both are doing whips.
So I did not do all this today. I did very little of it today. Anyway, so that's where I am on this.
So what did you do today?
What I did today was I worked on bricking up this wall.
Bricking up, huh? Bricking up this wall. Is that a phrase or real?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
So that's what I got done. I'm doing 4 things each day. I'm doing whatever I assign for the day for Stitch Mania. Then I'm working on one of my 2 WIPGO pieces. Then I'm doing my May ornament. And then I'm doing Pam's Maine. And I'm doing 2 hours on each one.
Right.
And I got my 8 hours in.
Yep.
And so, hooray for me.
Hooray for you is right.
That's where I am. And I'm pretty happy with what I got done, although it doesn't look like 2 hours worth. Okay.
I am doing, and I know that our apologies if we repeat ourselves, because obviously we don't know what we're going to say before you see this video, because what we say before this video will be said on Sunday. So, I'm working on the same project, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And that project is Surrender Peter by Prairie Moon. I do not know if this is available, but I would keep an eye on the Prairie Moon website, just in case. And this is a project that I started in Stitch Mania 2018. And my goal for 4 days, believe it or not, is to get the words Surrender Peter in. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you set the bar low, you'll exceed them. So, for today, I got sup. So far. But
she's going to be up for a while.
And that's the thing, is that, like, I'm going to be up, so then, like, tomorrow you'll see all this progress, and you'll think I got all this stuff done tomorrow. And here's the thing, it's going to be tonight's progress.
No, her day is... She's at midpoint in her day.
Right, like, it's, it's like 10:30. I'm going to be up till 4, so...
She'll be up for another 4 or 5 hours,
So, watch me stitch, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But this is fun. Mine is stitched on 32 count sagebrush Lugana from Under the Sea Fabrics. It was a fabric of the month from 2019.
Yeah. On Sunday, we'll be showing all the whips, like all the ones that I'm doing each day, and so forth and so on. Yeah. So I actually worked on this. Then I worked on pumpkins.
They'll probably have all seen all that by now, because we'll show that before they see this video.
That's true.
Right.
And then my ornament, and then Pam's Maine.
Correct.
And I promise I won't say that again.
It's okay.
This gets so confusing.
It does. It gets confusing after a while.
It's so funny.
It is. It's like we're time traveling.
So you'll see basically the same thing, except different t-shirts.
Correct.
For 20 days.
Correct. You're welcome. So we hope that your first day of Mania, if you are participating, has gone well. I hope that whether you're participating or not, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing
however you are or are not participating.
I hope that you have enjoyed seeing the posts from all the different stitchers on social media. It's been fun. People are super, super excited about it. So that is fun. So I'm going to go stitch for a while. Pam's going to go to bed soon.
Yeah, I might stitch a little bit, but not much more.
It's getting close to our bedtime. So.
All right. So we'll see you in the next clip.
Yes. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Hi, everybody. It's the almost end of day 2 of Stitch Mania 2020.
It is Saturday, May 2nd, 2020.
Yep. And my project for today is a Margaret Sherry design. And it is called Festive Friends. And, of course, Margaret Sherry's from the UK, so that's a post box.
Love it.
This came out of the World of Cross Stitch issue 247 from November 2016.
Will you show them the cover?
And it has a snowman with a Santa hat.
Not a Santa.
On the cover. Okay? And so...
Thank you.
I stitched on this today. And I completed the tail of the cat all the way to the tip. And I started in on the top of the post box where the number 1 square is.
Love it.
And I still haven't done any back stitching yet, so even though I think I'm close, there really is quite a bit left to do on this, but
I think it's
enjoyable. And
that is 32 count Jobelin in Summer Sky.
Summer Sky, and
from White Chalk.
So this has been my project, and I worked on a couple of other things today, but this was my mania pick for the 2nd of May.
It was. And I am still working on this is the 2nd day that I have been working on my Surrender Peter from Prairie Moon. And as you know, my goal for the 4 days I'm working on it is to get Surrender, Peter, and then the big curly Q, and then, since I think I'm probably going to be able to hit that goal, then I'm going to finish the carrot that the bunny is riding, and then work on this fencing over here. And so that is how much I have done. Yeah. So Surrender Peter is in. So now I have the big curly Q to do, and then go over to the carrot. So it is 11 o'clock. We took a break from our Zoom meeting with the girls to make this video. So I will probably be up for another 4 hours or so. So I'm thinking I will get pretty good progress done on it.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
Yeah.
So we hope that your 2nd day of Mania has gone well.
Right.
And at this point, we will send you back to regularly scheduled programming now.
There you go.
Bye.
There you go.
Okay.
So that was 2 nights. We actually stopped our Zoom call last night.
Well, we got off. They stayed on.
Yeah,
but
they
we got
stayed
off.
on. We just left the meeting.
Right.
For about 5 minutes and got Saturdays in.
Yes. Okay. So we don't have any bell ringing today. Sorry about that.
No bell ringing.
I don't think there'll be well when you finish your ornament, but
yeah,
the bell ringing will be minimum in May.
Okay. Yeah.
However, we do have a back from the finisher.
Yes.
So this, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, there was a Be Well and Stitch movement, right? I think I even spoke about it on this channel and all the things. Mm-hmm. And I had chosen one to start and to stitch. And I showed my finish here on FlossTube. And then the following Monday, I took it to the shop to give it to Jan Calvert, who is our exceptionally talented finisher at Keepsakes. And I picked out a pom-pom from Dames of the Needle and gave it to Jan, and I got it back this week. So the freebie that I chose was the Be Well and Stitch freebie from my very good friend, Liz Matthews. Hello, Liz. And she is Liz of Hello from Liz Matthews. And this was this my first project on? No. It might have been like my second project on 40 count.
Yeah, one of your first.
It was one of my first. And isn't it the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh my good night. This is stitched on, ignore my terrible nails. But this is stitched on 40 count beige linen from Weeks Dye Works. The colors are 2 color and cottons that we had in our stash. And then I wanted the pom-pom trim to match the hearts. The pom-pom trim color is strawberry icing. And it's the mini pom-pom from Dames of the Needle. And then Jan finished the back with this really lovely pink and kind of grayish wool with the super adorable cat charm. And just for reference.
Yeah, right. It's tiny.
It's about as tall as my thumb. Fits in the palm of my hand, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. So I can't wait to put it on the mantle or put it in one of my baskets. But it's so cute, and it whipped up super quick. So, yeah, I love it. thank you so much, Jan, and thank you so much, Liz. It's great.
Yep.
Yay. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about Twin Peak primitives, shall we?
I think we shall.
All right. We always do a pattern of the week.
We do.
And this week it is something that is more or less timely. I know that we have enjoyed resubscribing to our local produce delivery company.
Yes, we have.
It is a regional company, and it may exist other places in the state or in the country, and it's called Green Bean Delivery.
We love it.
And we love it. Yesterday, we actually made some roasted cauliflower because we got a head of cauliflower in our delivery.
It was so good.
They pre-select the bin, which you can edit, and I do. And things that I might not automatically buy if I were at the store in person. So it's really, really fun. We put the bin out on the front steps on Monday, and by Monday afternoon, they take the empty bin and give me back another one full of goodies.
It's lovely.
So, I picked out this design as our pattern of the week.
Yes.
It is called Buy Local.
Yes.
B-U-Y.
B-U-Y.
And it's right here.
Here. Cool.
So I think that's timely, and if you pick that up, you're going to get what, Stephanie?
Okay, so it's a pattern of the week, which means it is 20% off its normal retail price. And if you want to purchase that chart and stitch it up to show your support of your local farmers and such, we would love that. And so you can do that by getting a PDF download from either the Twin Peak Primitives website or their Etsy shop, both linked below. Or if you'd rather have a hard copy, that's fine too. Just you can only get a 20% discounted hard copy from Beach Cottage Stitchers, which is an online needlework shop, also linked below. Right. So just mention that you heard about it through us to get your 20% off at checkout. And while you're there, there are two other charts that you should probably look for by Twin Peak Primitives.
Right.
The first is I'll Be Home series, and the response to us having that as our
has been astounding.
Yeah, it's been
astounding.
Right.
We used it as a pattern of the week. I think it's been now 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And the way we promoted it was that you had to buy the full bundle of 12 houses for one for each year. One for each month. One for each month, sorry. Yeah. I was distracted by something. Anyway, and I couldn't believe how this just took off.
Well, it didn't help that you also said that you were going to start a stitch along at the end of June,
so
too.
that might have helped a little bit. There will be a sale of the I'll Be Home cottages by Twin Peak Primitives. Yeah. And that is going to start on the day after the Pam's Maine sale ends. And so I think we're talking about June 25th.
Yes.
Stephanie will, set up a Facebook page for it. And anybody can stitch along or follow along.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to us.
And to be part of the stitch along, you don't have to stitch the whole thing all in one. No. You can just do one or two or three.
So we had it at 20% off, our usual deal, that first week.
But because the response was so fantastic.
The response has been so amazing to this series of adorable cottages that the twins decided that they wanted to keep it at 20% off, the bundle.
Yeah.
All the way until the day before the sale starts.
Yes.
So, if you have been on the fence about the I'll Be Home Cottages bundle,
buy it.
Just buy it. I mean, it's such a good deal. Oh my gosh. And
the sale doesn't have to, if you want to buy the chart now and then wait to stitch it in 8 months, that's cool to us.
Yeah,
you can still be a part of the sale
deal while it's out there.
Exactly.
just a reminder about that.
Yes.
And then the other reminder is
that our trip to Italy and the Netherlands that we were going to go on in September of this year has been postponed to September 2021. And we don't want to sound redundant, so all we're going to say is that if you would like the chance to win a third ticket to go with Pam and myself, then you need to purchase the chart, the Springfield 1817 sampler. There's no discount on the chart, because if you win, then you get a trip to Europe. So,
you don't have to stitch it, you just have to buy it.
Correct. So, you can buy that chart along with the Alvi Home, along with Buy Local, all together in one purchase from any of the places I listed earlier, the Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop, Twin Peak Primitives website, or Beach Cottage Stitchers. So,
there you go.
Just do it.
It's just a no-brainer.
Knock it out. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay.
So that brings us to
mail call.
All right. What did we get in the mail this week, Steph?
Okay. Well, let me just show you. So, I have all the mail call.
You do?
Yeah, because
it looks like you do.
Because this is how all the mail call works.
Yes.
Every time.
Okay.
Okay, so this package came from Erica.
Yes.
And Erica reached out. Erica is so nice.
Yes.
Look at this really beautiful card that Erica sent. I'm pretty sure this is handmade. I'm obsessed with it. Mm-hmm. It's really, really pretty. Mm-hmm. And a very, very sweet note inside. And she helped us work to complete a collection, which I will show you that particular chart later. But she didn't just send that chart. Okay, y'all. Why do I keep saying y'all?
Did you do it more than just now, this week?
Well, I said it in an Instagram Live like way too much. I know. So she sent this stack of stuff for us.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know, she just is really, really sweet, and she listens, and she sends things like patriotic charts for Pam, and, like, look at that. That's amazing. Pam doesn't have that.
I know.
Why do you not have that, Pam?
I'd have it now.
And so we went through all these charts, and there are some that Pam does have.
Right.
And then, like, she sent this whole kit, this whole Janlin kit for this.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so...
Yeah, so thanks, Erica. That was very thoughtful of you, and I enjoyed flipping through those and...
Yes.
And thinking about what I want to do and what we might put in a giveaway.
Exactly. And there was... she sent 2 magazines, and for 2 reasons. One was for these Uncle Sam's. Look at them. Uh-huh. And this was in Leisure Arts magazine from August of 91.
Love it.
It's a good year. I was 3.
Yeah.
I was 3. And then for moi, she sent this.
And she told us what pages.
I know, which is so cool.
Yeah.
It looks like it's December of maybe 2014. But she knows how much I love Stitchrovia, Emma Congdon, and don't mind my post-it, but look at these really pretty.
Purple and gold.
I love
Those
it.
are really pretty.
I love it.
From
Emma Congdon.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Erica. And then you will see later when we show you haul, just to keep the collection together, you will see what else Erica sent.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. And then also in the mail from a lovely, lovely, lovely woman whose name is Chris. Mm-hmm. She is Kalima Creations, and Creations is with a K. Mm-hmm. And then she sent an individual package for you and for me. So this is Pam's card. And then show them what Chris gave you.
Well, Chris makes bags.
She does.
And so she made this lovely project bag. This is the back.
Look at that.
And it's a vinyl front bag. So she had the stripe on the inside.
Perfect.
And then she added this lovely
zipper
pull with the anchor and blue anchor and a little charm that says family, which I just absolutely love. And she also sent this bag, And she said, if you like it, want it, keep it. If not, put it in a giveaway. So we'll make a determination. This one's a little different style. This has the zipper with the lovely yellow on the inside. It's very summery.
It's heels.
Very well made.
Yes.
So
she's fantastic.
Thank you, Chris.
And I loved...
And these were sent to thank us for her winning one of the bundles on New Year's Eve.
Which is so funny.
This is May.
Which is like totally fine. I mean, we don't care.
We're totally good with that. Except that you didn't need to do it at all.
Like, I worry. I'm like, I hope she wasn't losing sleep for 5 months.
You know, this is...
worried about saying thank you to us.
I can't remember who it was, but we were watching somebody else on FlossTube.
It was Annie.
Was it Annie?
Of course it was Annie. It's always Annie.
Okay, so FlossTubers frequently, not always, but frequently do giveaways. Yeah. And we're happy to do that, and we love doing it.
Here.
And we did a giveaway. We did several giveaway bundles on New Year's Eve, as most of you know.
Yeah.
Some of you were there.
Yeah.
And we do it because we want to give back.
And say thank you for supporting us.
And exactly. And for being part of a community, right? I just want people to know that we're doing it as a thank you, and for you to reciprocate is very gracious of you, and we do appreciate it. However, it is not expected and it is not necessary.
Yes.
And the way Annie expressed it was almost like...
It was really funny.
Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Right. No, thank you. And it could, you know, I mean, it's not gonna, but, you know, the comical part of it is that it could go.
We're all so dang nice that we're like, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. And so, anyway, that's just... You know.
I'm not saying we should be meaner to each other. Let me just clarify that.
No. We love,
but I just think it's so amazing.
We love the stitching community. But anyway...
So in a totally separate package...
Yeah. Keep going.
I got this lovely card.
Yes.
It was addressed to me specifically. Thank you so much. Oh, actually, the card goes like this, sorry.
Yeah.
And, again...
Right.
Very lovely note. Thank you so much.
Right.
And the bag that she made specifically with me in mind is... Oh, wait. This is the back. Can we talk about how red, black, and white are my favorite colors? Okay, great. And then... Look at those cats playing with tinsel and lights and stuff. So cute.
Yep.
And then the what is this called? Zipper pull? Wow. The little charm says, laugh on it, which I thoroughly enjoy doing. And then she also included a second bag for me to either keep for myself or give away on our channel. And this is the lovely bag.
That's pretty too.
And then the inside fabric is this lovely fabric.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Thanks, Chris.
Your handiwork is amazing.
Christine.
It's beautiful.
Lovely.
Okay. So then the next piece of mail that we received is from our wonderful friend, Ellen. Hello, Ellen. Ellen is Jan Calvert's sister, and Ellen lives in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. For a second, I was like, is that wrong? And she...
Where does she live in Tennessee?
No, she doesn't. I think it's Ashland.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Wow.
Ashland.
I literally wrote her address on here, and yep, Ashland. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, Ellen. And she had sent me a message on Facebook, like last week. She's been keeping up with us and our, wildlife adventures.
Yeah.
Shall we say?
Yeah.
And the Fox family is what we're referring to, that we had in our yard, that no longer lives here. Don't ask me about it. Okay. They're fine, I think. But she knows that I was like kind of looking for the perfect fox chart, and I found a great one from Artful Offerings, which I plan on stitching, absolutely. But she saw this, she thought of me, and she reached out to me and asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, yeah. Absolutely, 100%. So, this is on loan from Ellen. I will be sending it back to her. And I said, girl, I can't have any new starts until October. Are you sure you want to lend this to me? And she was like, yeah. just give it back to me whenever. I know, like, where you live. So it's cool. Valid point. And the chart that she is referring to, I hope that there's a better color photo. I don't know if there is, though. It is for the month of November. And the chart is called Folk Art Animals, and it is by Barbara Anna. And look at that fox. I mean, I like this deer too, to be frank. But, oh my good night, look at that fox. Is that not a Barbara Anna fox, or is that a Barbara Anna fox? Oh, I love it. And I haven't seen anyone stitch it, which is like...
Yeah.
Top of my list. So this came from, just so everyone is aware, this comes out of, I don't want to take the note off from Ellen, but this is the Keepsake calendar from 2021.
Right. It says 2021, and we're only in 2020.
So she has a subscription. She says she's been subscribed to it for years. We kind of did a little bit of research online. The Keepsake calendar, I just want to make this very, very clear. The Keepsake calendar has nothing to do with keepsakes.
Right.
Two very different things.
Right.
The Keepsake calendar that's been coming out forever is distributed by Craftways, aka Norden Crafts.
No, not Norden Crafts.
Nope, not Norden Crafts.
Hirschner's.
Hirschner, sorry.
Norden Crafts, no longer.
No longer in business. Got it. Right. So there's some amazing projects in this, but I don't know where to send you to purchase it quite yet because she had a subscription, so she got it already.
Yeah.
So I
guess they publish a year in advance.
Yeah, I think so.
So this is mid 2020, roughly. So
yeah,
they're kind of looking ahead to
2021, a
calendar for next year.
Yeah.
Is that the
so
deal?
This is what this specifically says is the 2021 calendar instruction booklet. So this is not the calendar itself. This is the instruction booklet. So I think the calendar itself has like actual calendar pages with photos of the charts.
Out there in the stash
room. Yeah.
Yesterday, I told you I found some that we had obtained somehow, and we had one this size, and then we had the bigger one, which is the actual calendar.
Correct.
Okay, now I'm understanding
a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then you guys, you're gonna freak out when you see this. So this is January, and it's called "Celebrate the Season." Artwork by Janet Stever, adapted for cross stitch by Barbara Anna. Look at that freaking ice skating freaking polar bear.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stitch him.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stitch him.
He's so cute.
Yep.
I want to look to see what fabric that's on. Hold, please. Hold, please. It's on page 7. Okay. Does it even say?
Does it?
1 17 by 18 piece of Gothic hand-dyed casual by Picture This Plus.
Gothic. It's on Gothic. Okay.
Got it.
We might have some Gothic.
So, thank you so much, Ellen. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to stitch this.
Hi, Ellen.
Hello. So this is going in my Stitch Up Before I Die box, so I do not lose track of it.
Oh, yeah. That's
and
a good idea.
Ellen, I'm going to say this publicly. If you need this back, let me know.
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to lend someone a chart and then you never hear from them again. So.
There you go.
I promise I will never do that to you because I'm a nice human. Love you. Okay. Now, our last piece of mail is very exciting.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Okay. So, there's this person. She, kind of designs cross-stitch charts. I don't know if you've heard of her. Her name is Teresa Cogan.
Name ring a bell?
Anybody out there? Anybody heard of her or know about her? Well, we love her. Hi, Teresa. You're the best. So I first met Teresa at Market in 2019. And then she made her, I don't know, have she started making floss tubes by then? But anyway, you all love her and know her and are all of the things. And so she has a ton of designs. A lot of them are punch needle, but obviously has cross stitch as well. And so she did a Instagram live sale.
Right.
This was like a week ago Friday, I think. So roughly a week, 10 days ago. Well, about 2 weeks ago, before that, she reached out to me and she asked me if I had any tips or pointers on doing Instagram lives. And she was more generous than...
Not just Instagram lives, but Instagram
live sales. Yeah. And she was way more generous than I deserve. But she was like, you know what you're doing and blah, blah. And I was like, I can just tell you what I've seen and what I know works. And I gave her some advice. We had a great conversation. It is what it is. I ended up watching her live. And she did a fantastic job, like I expected her to.
Oh, yeah.
It was all great.
Yeah.
So I've had a chart on like literally the top of my wish list for probably a couple months now, thanks to Danica Stitches. And it's a Teresa Cogan chart. And I don't know necessarily how Teresa knew that I wanted that chart, but she did. And so I waited for the live sale to see if she was going to offer it up, and then I could claim it in the live sale. And she ended up not, which is totally fine. So then I literally immediately went to her Etsy, put it in my cart, along with another chart, because no chart can travel alone, and then I checked out.
Yeah.
And then I got an Etsy message from Teresa. And she was like, so you're going to get a refund. And I'm like, oh, it's because it's sold out. And she's like, no, just like as a thank you for... A thank you.
Yeah. What? Here we go again.
Like, I know, exactly. So...
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Thank you. And she was like, I know that you've been wanting Curious Bunny, so I have sent it to you with some other goodies that you can give away. Okay. Thank you. I am speechless. So, I received a grand total of 3 packages from Teresa Cogan this week. One of which is a mail call because it is so lovely.
Yes.
So, you guys, I'm going to wait till the end to show you the pièce de résistance. Okay. So, she sent this lovely card that says, just keep stitching. I'm not throwing it away. And then a Teresa Cogan card. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. Okay, I'm not throwing that on both away. Okay, and then this is Curious Bunny. And is it Danica or Donica? Danica, I think. And she stitched this, and I was like, I need that chart in my life. I commented on every time Danica posted about it. So maybe that's how Teresa knew I was obsessed with it. But anyway, this is so cute. You guys know I love bunnies. So this is going on my list of things to start in October. Absolutely 100%. Along with the foxes. Teresa sent that to me along with, just some more charts. And like Teresa said, we can either keep these or give them away. And so some of them you will see in future giveaways. Right. So I'll go through them really quickly because she took the time to send them to me. So, Starry Santa. This was one of her new market releases, which I already purchased, so this will be a giveaway. And this is Struttin'. Super cute. This one I'm super obsessed with. This is Primitive Santa.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Look at the little snowman in his pocket. Are you serious? And then this is called Merry Halloween. I love that one too.
Yep. Love it.
And then this is Spotted Bunny, which, hi, it's a bunny. I'm obviously going to stitch it.
Yeah.
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 So that was just incredibly overwhelming as it is. However, you guys, look at this freaking envelope. So, normal envelope. Look at this. Are you even serious? There's 2 little bunnies and a little cat, and then she put "Be well, you two." Are you serious? This is an original hand drawing from Teresa Cogan for us.
I know. It is. It's just Yeah, talent, right?
Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. We love you, Teresa. You're amazing.
Yep, we do.
We do.
Okay.
Okay, so now it is time to talk about haul.
Haul.
This is the haul portion of the program.
Okay.
Haul
Where
portion.
do I begin?
I don't know, Pam. Where are you going to begin?
I got this from
eBay?
Stash Unload. Stash Unload. My load. Oops. Okay. This is a full kit from Shepherd's Bush. I got it, I think, one of the admins on Stash.
Unloading cross-stitch only.
You sure?
Positive.
All right. Stash.
Unloading
cross-stitch only. This was being sold by one of the admins there, I'm pretty sure. It's called Liberty Pin Cushion from Shepherd's Bush. And
it's so cute.
Full kit.
All the things.
Had to get it.
Duh.
Had to get it. It says Liberty, Courage, America, and Freedom around
USA.
The cushion. So, had to get that.
Yep.
Got this from
eBay?
I don't remember.
Don't know what to tell
it
you.
was something that was. I had it in a cart somewhere. Add to cart. Add to
I
cart.
just put it in my cart one day.
I just thought this was pretty, and it's from Stony Creek, and it's called Christmas Chickadee. Isn't that pretty? Oh, isn't that pretty?
It's very pretty.
Yes. Yes. So I picked that up. That was very, very inexpensive.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. I wanted to stitch this because
because it's patriotic and
no, it's the Grant house.
It is the Grant house.
It's the
and
Grant
you kept
house.
calling it, but you kept calling it.
I'm talking about our former president and general.
Right. Grant,
Ulysses S.
Right.
And
U.S. Grant.
Yes. And it's from Chessie and me, and I wanted to stitch it because I read the huge biography.
Correct.
This thick. And I learned so much. I love historical biographies. And so I had to get this. This is called Grant House 1865 Sampler. And what Stephanie said, I kept calling it is...
Let Us Have Peace.
Let Us Have Peace. This is the house in Galena, Illinois. If you know anything about Grant or American history or anything about Northern Illinois, this is the house that he came back... No, wait a minute. I think he left this house to re-enter the military during the Civil War. It's either he left this house to fight in the Civil War or he returned to this house.
You need to get your facts straight, Pam.
Oh, and I read that big thing.
I know.
Too, and I learned so much.
Right, except for what this house is.
Anyway, I had hoped that when we went to Wisconsin, that somewhere along the route we would be able to stop in Galena and visit this house.
We will one day, Pam.
I've been down to...
Don't guilt trip me.
Pleasant Point, Ohio, where he was born and where he spent his childhood.
Yes.
His father lived for many, many years in Covington, Kentucky, which is directly across the river from Cincinnati. So there are a lot of local ties to this area for Grant. And I wanted to stitch this because of that. And so this came from Keepsakes. I said, Stephanie, order it for me. And
so she kept saying, well, make sure to get Let Us Have Peace. Don't forget to order Let Us Have Peace.
That's a line from one of his inaugurals.
Right. And so I'm searching for Let Us Have Peace. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing. And she was like, well, it's also called Grant House.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pam.
This is a freebie that I discovered through Michelle up in Maine.
Moose Mom,
Michelle.
That's a freebie?
It's a freebie
From
Night Spirit Studio. And she has an Etsy shop, but I think this was on her website, nightspiritstudio.com. And I just thought it was...
I will link her website below if that's where you got it.
I think it was sort of timely. This is the chart.
It's kind of scary.
It is kind of scary, and if you've seen other people do those Plague Doctor designs, I don't know. I'm not sure whether I will stitch this or not, but it's just kind of timely. Okay. So I printed it off. It was free.
Okay.
And then we made a project bag purchase from Auntie's Vintage Sewing on
Etsy.
And her name is Carrie, Kari, and she is in, guess where? Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Yeah, where all the nice people live. Give me this.
I'll show you this first because we got a half yard of this, which is enough for a project bag from Jan.
Yeah, it is.
For obvious reasons.
I mean,
mice and windmills.
And tulips. So freaking
Won't that
cute.
be so pretty? So we got that. But that was not the reason we did the order.
No, ma'am.
The reason we did the order was because I want a project bag for the I'll Be Home series from Twin Peak. So we did, between the two of us, we did a pretty exhaustive search of fabrics on Etsy for the bag. And we ended up whittling it down from about 12 different designs.
We sure did.
And I want it to be a big bag, a larger bag.
To hold an 11 by 11.
An 11 by 11 Q-snap will fit in it. Because that's going to be a year-long project, right?
Yes.
And so this is the fabric we chose. And it's called Town and Country.
By Charles Wysocki.
And it's based on Charles Wysoki's art.
It is.
And it looks like this.
Look at all the homes.
Isn't that cute? So that's going to be my project bag for the I'll Be Home series.
Perfect.
And I just love it. So we got 2 yards. So I'm going to make a nice big, and when Jan makes it, Steph's going to take this to Keepsakes tomorrow.
I sure am.
Drop it off with Jan with instructions on what I need for size. And I'll have it back.
In plenty of time.
You'll tell Jan on the note
that you need it next year?
No, I need it next month.
I know, Pam. I'm just kidding.
And Jan will do it.
Obviously.
Yeah. So that was haul.
Yeah, it was your haul.
Oh, yeah, my haul. So what do you have for haul?
Okay. Speaking of Fox family, don't look at my pile. Don't
that's right. It was small and I was curious.
Don't forget.
Sorry.
I
forgot.
The gun.
I forgot.
Okay. Y'all. Wow, again with the y'all. Okay. So, I went searching for a needle minder of a fox. And I didn't want a cutesy fox. I didn't want like one of those cute foxes. I wanted a realistic looking fox needle minder. Because I'm out of needle minders.
Yeah.
However, I didn't have one. So I had to purchase one, and I found the actual perfect one from Needle Minders and More on Etsy. Mm-hmm. And let me just write that down so I don't forget.
And that's a woodcut one, right?
Yes, it is. Needle Minders and More. Mm-hmm. And when I searched Etsy for this was by far the best one. Look at that. Look at that fox. And it just looks like one of those adult foxes that sat in our front yard.
Yep.
So, and like her backs are really nice. Like there's this see that? It's kind of like.
Can I add a side note right about here?
Yeah.
I've been searching, if there are any needle minder makers out there, I have been searching to no avail for something related to the Mayflower as a needle minder. I don't know why anybody has
not done one.
I don't know why nobody has done one yet. Okay. And it doesn't have to, you know, I've got my little pilgrim couple, but I would like something that's related to the Mayflower. So if you are a needle minder maker, hook me up.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's fine. This is the chart that ended up traveling alone that I did purchase from Teresa Cogan's Etsy shop, that I was supposed to pay for Curious Bunny with, but whatever. So this came this week, obviously too, and it is called Star Shaped Snowman. And I bought this chart because A, it's adorable. Also because there was a finishing instruction on like, oh, what is that? It's like, okay, so y'all know who Vonna is. We love Vonna. Okay. So she has a article in every issue of Punching a Permanent Stitcher magazine. Mm-hmm. And one of those instruction tutorials was with this chart. And like this was what she did.
Oh, okay.
So she used this chart as the piece that she finished.
Oh, okay.
And I don't
to make up into what?
I'm not 100% sure, but I remember it was really cute. Yeah, it was really cute.
Okay.
So yeah, I want that. This was on my list because I saw that finish from Vonna.
Okay.
And then
her tutorial videos are on her website or blog. Her blog. Right.
But this tutorial was in one of the issues of Punch
in the
magazine.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Probably one of the winter issues, I would assume, considering.
Do you think we have it?
I'm sure we do. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
We can find it easily.
Yes. And then on Teresa's live sale, Teresa Cogan, on her live sale, she was giving away, not giving away, no. She was selling bundles of patterns. And so there were like a bunch of punch needle bundles, which obviously are not applicable to us. But she had one cross stitch bundle and she had like 34 or 35 different like quantity of bundles. So, I got one of the bundles, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 charts in this amazing bundle. So, I bought the bundle for you. So, I didn't know what was in the bundle. I claimed it before she even showed the bundle off.
Yeah.
I was just like, she was selling them at a discount, and these make for great giveaways.
Yeah.
So, these are never been used, brand new charts. And they're freaking cute. I mean,
yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So, we are gearing up to have a big giveaway. So, that is a big reason why I purchased said bundle.
Right.
Okay, then I have a few pieces of Keepsakes haul as well. These are from Jeanette Douglas's Sew Together series. She came out with numbers 5 and 6 at Market, and I just hadn't gotten around to buying them at Keepsakes, and so I finally did. So number 5 is buttons and bows.
Gosh, that's cute.
Look at that, Bonnie.
Mm-hmm. Love
it. And then number 6 is ribbons and trims. I just think they're very, very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And so 1, 2, 3, and 4 go on one block, and then like on one piece, and then I'm assuming that there's going to be a 7 and 8. So those will go with that when we get there. And then I meant to pick this up, and then I didn't, and then so I finally just got it for myself, and this is a Quaker Welcome. Yep. I'm not a super big Quaker person, but I really love this. Yes. I like the black and white, the black and kind of corally color down at the bottom,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which I just think is perfect. I
didn't see too many people show this one.
And I think that's grapefruit, that color down at the bottom, which is beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, love it. So that is Quaker Welcome by Lila's Studio. Okay, a couple more things. I was very excited to shop this week. Okay. So if you were on my Instagram live, maybe a couple weeks ago now. We talked about Chris's Stitches, and I think we ended up talking about Chris's Stitches here on FlossTube last week.
Right.
And we talked about how we'd won a bundle on eBay, and the bundle came.
Right.
So, this was one that we already had.
Mm-hmm.
That's book 1. And then chart 2 came in the bundle that we won. So, chart 2 is Lady of the House. If you are unfamiliar with Chris's Stitches, these are super hard to find. And they were published by Norden Crafts back in the day. And who is now out of business. Chris was the co-owner of Norden Crafts. And when she passed away, a ton of amazing, talented designers came together and made these charts. And we now have 5 books. So,
right.
I was told that there might be 7. I cannot find 6 and 7 anywhere.
Right.
So, they're out there, I'm sure. But, so in this book, there is Rosewood Manor, Heart and Hand, Cricket Collection, Homespun Elegance, Little House Needleworks, Waxing Moon. Some pretty amazing ones in here. So, yeah. I love it. Love it. So that came in the bundle from eBay. This was one that we'd already had as well. And then also in the bundle from eBay was book 5. And this was All Things Great and Small. And this has charts from Queenstown Sampler Designs, Elizabeth's Needlework Designs, Carriage House Samplings, Chessie and Me, Seekus and Company, Shepherd's Bush, Val Stuff, and Sweetheart Tree. So this one is more for, like, animals. I love the one in the very center. That's Chessie and Me.
Yep.
So cute. Love it. And then, remember how I talked about Erica earlier and the collection that she helped us get more charts for? Chris's Stitches collection was that. And so she offered to send us, for free, which is amazing, chart number 3 in the series, which is called Colors of Autumn. And in the book, there is Prairie Moon, Artful Offerings, Mosey and Me, Samblers Revisited, Dames of the Needle, Midnight Stitching. So this is kind of like the autumnal one, if you will. Look at that. Mm-hmm. I'm obsessed with that. Mm-hmm. So, I love that big bird too. Mm-hmm. So cool. So, thank you to Erica. So now, we have...
all 5.
5 out of 7.
5 apparently out of 7, but we've searched and searched online. If anybody knows
anything
of the existence and availability of 6 and 7 of the series Chris's Stitches, because it says in each leaflet that there were going to be 7. Now, maybe they didn't make it to 6 and 7 for whatever reason. Maybe they couldn't put enough designers together for 2 more leaflets. But if there is a 6 and 7 out there, we would be interested in possibly purchasing.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Or at least just at the very least, just confirmation that they exist.
Yeah,
so we're not spinning our wheels.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, then my last little piece of haul, I bought. See, I need to stay off the Etsy. Okay.
Yeah.
I got from Kathy Barrick's Etsy shop. Y'all, wow, 3 times this video. I don't know, but like, so you have a chart that like, you're like, I usually don't go for that, but I can't stop looking at it. Okay. These 2 charts. So, first of all, she sent them in this lovely envelope. That's a signature from Kathy Barrick. So, also, I know that she's Liz's mom, but like, I'm just going to keep this. Okay, thanks. I've also met Kathy in real life, so I don't know why I'm drooling, but I am. Okay, so these are both 2 charts that every time I would go to Etsy,
they would be there.
And then I would just look at them, and I would be like, and put in carton, save for later, put in carton, save for later. Whatever, just buy them, Stephanie, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So, they are 2 of her birds that came out in 2019. The first one is Daniel.
Colors.
Yeah. And then the second one is
Again with the colors.
So I may or may not be getting the needlepoint silk to stitch this on 40 count in October. I know, I've turned a dark, dark corner, people. I've turned a dark, dark, dark corner.
That's a lot. That's a lot of colors.
I'm also getting the needlepoint silk to start here at Hawker and Hollow. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dear. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with these birds.
Who are you and what have you done with my daughter?
Look at that yellow bird.
Yeah.
And that butterfly. Mm-hmm. Wow, cool. That's all the haul.
Can I just insert a little comment
about what?
On the use of the word y'all?
Yeah.
We don't mean to disparage anybody who uses that word all the time.
That's just not a word that I usually use.
We just normally don't
because I'm not from the
say
South.
it. So she's surprising herself that she's using it so much. But we don't mean to.
Do you think? I hope I didn't offend anybody.
No, we don't mean to offend anybody who says y'all all the time.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It just doesn't make sense to come out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's just surprising her. So I just wanted to say that. So
come at me.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Is that all your?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. So now we want to talk about the giveaway.
Yes,
and this is the
surely
giveaway
do.
For the
I'll Be Home series
donation from our lovely friend
Kelly,
who emailed us and said that she would like to donate a digital copy of the I'll Be Home Cottages bundle. Mm-hmm. And we just thought that was just amazing. Yes. Like I've said before, the takeoff on this has just been phenomenal.
Crazy.
And so...
so we asked you all to comment on last week's video and to tell us which cottage out of the 12 you would like to live in order to be entered to win this giveaway. And so, like I do with every giveaway we have on this channel, I recorded myself picking a winner for the I'll Be Home series.
And you had to use
the word cottage.
The cottage you would like to live in.
Which is exactly what I just said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. And so... I'm like, you didn't hear a word that just came out of my mouth, did you? Nope.
Happens a lot around.
I know it does. Okay. So sometimes I just go.
She can tell when my eyes are glazed over to her.
Exactly.
She's like, I'll just tell you later.
Yeah, it's like, I'm good. Okay.
Mom's clearly zoning out.
She doesn't care at all about anything I'm saying. So awesome. Cool.
Anyway.
I'm going to go take a long walk. Okay. Just kidding. I don't take long walks. So... I'm going to insert the recording of me picking a winner of the person who used the word cottage in their comment here. Hello, friends. This is the giveaway portion of the program. This week, we are giving away a digital download of the I'll Be Home series of cottages by Twin Peak Primitives. We asked that you use the word cottage in your comment to tell us, Kat, which cottage you would live in if you could out of the 12 that Twin Peaks has designed. And so now we are going to pick a winner using the YouTube random cat comment picker. So over here, that is the URL for our video, and filter duplicate users and filter comments based on specific text. Cottage. Let's go. Cat. 158 commenters. All right, let's start the raffle and pick random winner. All right, winner AK Caribou. Loved the video, totally enabling as usual. Set me up in that February cottage. Love it. Congratulations, AK Caribou. You have won the PDF copy of the I'll Be Home series by Twin Peak Primitives. And so we just need you please, to send an email to Pam's email address listed in the box below, episode 147, and then we will get your email to the amazing donor of the chart, and then you will get that in the email. So congratulations, and thank you so much to all of you amazing commenters. We love you. All right, back to regularly scheduled programming now. Bye. Yay!
Okay.
Congratulations.
We have a winner.
It is A.K. Caribou.
A-K. Okay.
Caribou, but she spelled it C-A-R-A-B-O-O. Like caribou.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that. But
okay. So what should A.K. Caribou do? Like
I explained in the giveaway video, which you just saw, this is what you need to do. She said she wants to live in the February cottage, by the way. Okay. And so what she's going to do is she's going to send you, Pam, an email. Yeah. And she's going to say, "Hi, my name is blah, 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 I won the show." And then we are going to give Kelly A.K. Caribou's email address.
Right.
And then Kelly is going to email A.K. Caribou the PDF of the I'll Be Home series.
There you go.
And then you can print it, or you can just use it off of your laptop or tablet, or whatever you want to do it. Whatever you want to do. So, congratulations, and thank you all so much for your entries.
Thank you to Kelly for that wonderful giveaway, and congratulations to A.K. Caribou.
Yes, I'm assuming that you live in Alaska.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
I'm a little slow on the uptake every once in a while. All right.
So, this week's giveaway, are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready. How are you?
So, this was donated by our amazing friend, Katie. And, it was technically donated by Katie, but hi, Andy.
Yeah.
And so, she gave this to me, and she said, use it as a giveaway.
Yeah.
So, this has been such a really fun video talking all about Teresa Cogan.
Yeah.
So, we thought this would be the perfect video to give this away.
Right.
So, this is Newcastle Bouquet from Teresa Cogan. This is one of her amazing market releases from this year. So, we know that it has been the apple of a lot of folks' eye. So if you have not gotten around to purchasing it and you want to be entered into the possibility of winning this chart, which we will ship to you with love and care and all the things, then
what do they got to do, Steph?
Well, in the comments below, please tell us what your absolute favorite market release was.
Oh, but how are you going to search for that?
Use the word market in your
comment.
I mean, I would rather you not say this little piggy went to market, but technically, if you put that in your comment and you win, I guess you put market in your comment. However,
or I missed going to the market during Corona.
Pam.
Oh, I shouldn't be giving you ideas.
However, I would love to know what your favorite market release is, and all of those things.
Yeah.
So
that's a stitching
related question.
Yeah.
Yay. So, thank you to Katie, and good luck to all of you to enter to win this.
There you go.
Okay.
Speaking of giveaways, we were going to have an 8,000
remember that time?
Subscriber giveaway. Yeah,
we're really busy. We're very, very busy.
We're not going anywhere, but we're very busy. So, a couple of things have happened since that fell flat on its face. We're into the 9,000s now, which is just
mind-blowing.
Mind blows. And thank you to all of our loyal subscribers.
Mm-hmm. And our new ones.
Taking
us up there, tick.
And also, next month... Mm-hmm. And
nope, this month.
Oh my God, it's this month.
It is this month.
Oh my God,
because we're in May now.
Oh my God,
Pam, stop saying "oh my God." This month will be our 3-year FlossTube anniversary. Is
May
what
23rd.
She's OMGing about over here.
May 23rd. We will have been doing this for 3 years. 3 years. So,
that's cause for celebration.
We're hoping, the plan is that we are going to have the giveaway of all giveaways on or near May 23rd.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, May 23rd does not come on a Sunday.
I don't think so.
So we're not sure of
how that's
we have to fine tune it.
We'll figure it out.
But we're finally going to get around to
giving you guys stuff.
All that overdue giveaway stuff.
Right.
So that's sort of part of plans.
Other than that, we have Mania.
Other than that, we're going to keep doing Mania. And so look for a string of more of those lovely clips in next week's video.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it.
That's it.
All right. So hang in there, everybody.
You can do it.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all of our wonderful commenters, loyal fans, and wonderful viewers.
Yes, you guys are great.
We love each and every one of you, and we love hearing from you, and we appreciate all the love and support.
Yes.
So with that, we're going to say goodnight, get some dinner, and we'll see you next week.
We will.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching.
Bye!